Good Saturday evening, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's having a great Easter weekend out there. It's been a great day out there across the most of the area. We're going to get into low temperatures tonight, and then high temperatures for tomorrow. And we're going to go through some severe weather aspects that's going to happen tonight and through parts of tomorrow, even throughout the northern part of the area. That is of our forecast area. But first, if you're just now joining us, click that thumbs up button, um, comment where you're from, and share this with your friends and family. That would be great. Then we're going to get into what's setting the stages of this significant severe weather outbreak that is possible on Monday into Tuesday across the southern plains and into the parts of the Ohio Valley on Tuesday, that is, across that area. All right, let's get into the latest hazard map for today. All right, let's start out west. We've got flash flood watches, winter storm warnings out here for parts of California. Feet of snow is expected with a atmospheric river event that's coming in through Southern California here with inches of rain possible across to LA into down towards San Diego, that is. And then we get through the Rockies here. We have basically higher elevations, winter weather advisories. There's a few winter storm warnings here and there across the area. Then we get over towards New Mexico, southeastern Colorado, southwestern Kansas, and parts of Texas, the panhandle of Oklahoma as well. We have red flag warnings because it's very windy out that way. Do not burn anything or throw cigarettes out the window if you're out that way. Stuff Once a fire gets started, it's going to spread very quickly across an area with these very high winds coming into parts of that area. Now, the rest of the area, Texas and Oklahoma, parts of Missouri, Arkansas, Kansas, eastern Kansas as well. It's going to start, the wind is going to start picking up tomorrow ahead of this system. It's really going to start pumping in that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. And that's going to set the stage for significant severe weather as we go into Monday into Tuesday across the area. Okay. All right, and there's a little severe thunderstorm watch up here towards parts of West Virginia. It looks like we're going to look at future radar here in just a second, um, but everywhere else is pretty quiet across the area for now. But what is lurking is this storm system that's off the California coast is about to come on shore, and then that'll set the stage for this significant severe weather Monday and Tuesday across parts of the area. All right, let's get into tonight. This is going to be low temperatures tonight. Believe it or not, we're going to be in the mid 60s a lot in a lot of most of central and eastern parts of Oklahoma, southeastern parts of Kansas, most of Texas, mid to upper 60s as you get towards the Gulf Coast. These are low temperatures. 60 degrees, right around 59 to 60 degrees up here in southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, 62 Little Rock, 61 for Memphis. So the warmer air is starting to get pushed up from basically Mexico. We're starting to get return flow with moisture. So our nighttime lows are basically not going to really fall that much tonight across this area. And then tomorrow night's lows are going to be even warmer because of all that moisture that's coming up from the Gulf of Mexico as well. All right, let's go east really quick and show you those lows for tonight. All right, going down towards the southeast. Look at some of these low temperatures. Even in northern parts of Florida here, right around 50, 51 degrees. Meanwhile, back here in Arkansas and Oklahoma, it's in the mid 60s. So it's almost cold. It's 15 degrees going to be colder in the morning for lows than it will be in Oklahoma. Just crazy stuff here. Um, Lower to mid 50s, most of the southeastern parts of the United States, even up towards Virginia, the Carolinas, mid Atlantic area. Same here for eastern Tennessee, that is. Um, Low to mid 50s across the Tennessee Valley there for tonight into early tomorrow morning. So if you have sunrise services, these are be the temperatures early in the morning, so you can plan accordingly. If you're out basically through the southern plains and stuff, it's going to be very warm in the morning compared to what we've been dealing with for lows with 30s, 40s with frost and freezes and stuff like that. But it's really warming up ahead of the system for into the morning. All right, let's get into high temperatures for your Easter Sunday across the area. And it's going to be downright hot in a few parts of the area here. Let's start out by in Denver here, maybe a shower or even a thunder shower over here in Denver tomorrow. 67, 53 North Platte. You get towards Texas, 80 Amarillo, 81 Lubbock, 90 possible in Midland, Texas. So there's going to be some 90s possible across southern parts of Texas and southwestern Texas tomorrow. Plus, it's going to be very windy as well. 81 Dallas, 80 for Monroe, 77 Little Rock, 78 Springfield. Now we get up towards northern parts of Missouri through the Ohio Valley over towards Charleston. Basically, you're going to have a warm front set up, kind of just hanging around there. So if it goes a little bit further north, let's say right around the Iowa to middle of Illinois, it'll be a little bit warmer there. But if that warm front kind of settles a little bit further south, Kansas City to St. Louis may not be as warm as what we're depicting here. Okay, so but from St. Louis, or actually Kansas City to St. Louis, over to Louisville, Charleston, you have a chance for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, and some of those could be severe as well. And then we get up north of this warm front up towards Des Moines, Iowa. It's 52 degrees, maybe a shower storm there as well. Chicago, 45. Cleveland, 48. And then we get towards the southeastern United States, 80 for Atlanta, 81 Nashville, 76 Charleston, starting to warm up through the mid Atlantic as well, 83 for Raleigh, North Carolina for your Easter Sunday. Let's get into the severe weather side now for tonight and through tomorrow. And then let's look at the significant severe weather possibilities as we go into Monday and Tuesday. All right, severe weather for the rest of tonight. We have a marginal risk basically for parts of southeastern Ohio through parts of central West Virginia here, including Charleston, Clark, Clarksburg, up towards just on the western side of Maryland here for severe weather marginal risk for tonight. I am so sorry, guys. I am having trouble getting my thoughts together tonight, so please bear with me. I really do apologize. All right, let's get into Sunday. Take a look at the severe weather aspect. All right, as we get to Saturday or Sunday, that is Easter Sunday. This is where the warm front's basically setting up here. So there's going to be this warm, moist air trying to hit that warm front, so to go up and over, going to create lifts, thunderstorms, stuff like that. So slight risk of severe thunderstorms, mainly from central Illinois through central Indiana tomorrow. Large hail, perhaps a few damaging wind gusts as well. And there is a chance of maybe a tornado out there as well through this area, mainly through right around Springfield, Illinois, through Indianapolis. You go to the other side of this, marginal risk, level one risk, all the way back into parts of Nebraska, through southern Iowa, and then all the way towards Ohio, West Virginia, and north eastern parts of Kentucky as well. All right, now we make our way towards Monday. This is the day 3 outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. Enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms across parts of the southern and central plains, northeastern into the mid Mississippi Valley. This is for Monday. Okay, so they're thinking a widespread severe weather threat is expected on Monday and Monday night. Like I said, from parts of the southern plains, northeastern into the mid Mississippi Valley. All hazards, let me repeat, all hazards are possible. Large hail, damaging large hail, wind damage is possible, and tornadoes, and some significant tornadoes is possible as well. EF2 or greater could be possible. All right. And then this will slowly move towards the Ohio Valley as we get into Monday night. So a lot of this will start into the midday hour, afternoon hours, into parts of Oklahoma, Texas, up towards Kansas, and start rolling east as we go into the evening hours, and then go to parts of the Ohio Valley as we get to overnight as well on Monday. All right, significant severe weather is possible. They already have a hatched area out for day 3 across parts of most of central Oklahoma, including Oklahoma City, Norman, Tulsa, up towards southeastern parts of Kansas and southwestern Missouri as well. Just west of Springfield, we're looking at Joplin as under this significant weather threat as of right now. There's going to be updates on this. Like I said, this is the day 3 outlook, so we have still a few days to refine where the exact target will be, but it's really honing in on parts of Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas, into parts of southwestern Missouri as well for the significant severe weather part. Now, outside of this, there's still going to be severe weather, so I need you to pay attention to that because, like I said, we have an enhanced risk area from basically most of central eastern Oklahoma through most of the I-44 corridor just west of St. Louis in through Jefferson City and northwestern parts of Arkansas. Okay, slight risk goes from just right around Waco to Dallas, up through just northwest of Little Rock, northern Arkansas, south central Missouri, all the way up towards Cincinnati and Indianapolis, back towards Springfield, Illinois, and then Hannibal, Missouri, Kansas City as well. Okay, significant severe weather is possible. Now's the time to brush up on where to go if there's tornado warning issued for your area. Central part of your house, get away from all the windows and the outside walls of your house. Okay. need to be in the interior part of your house. The more walls you put in between you and the outside of your house, the better. All right. So now that we have your family all together for this weekend, this Easter weekend, be a great time to spend a few minutes, kind of familiarize or kind of brush up on your severe weather plans and know where to go in case a tornado warning is issued for your area. All righty. Okay. Let's get into future radar. Actually, let's get into the Tuesday map here, and then we'll get into future radar. All right, day 4, Alec. This is for Tuesday. Okay, so we're talking northern Alabama, northwestern parts of Georgia, most of Tennessee, central and eastern Tennessee, parts of Kentucky, all of West Virginia, up towards the Mid Atlantic, Virginia, into Maryland as well. Slight risk as of right now. So I do think that all modes will still be possible with this. Threat on Tuesday. Okay. So basically, like I said, from Alabama all the way up to the Atlantic, including Maryland, Virginia, and most and all of West Virginia as well. So need to stay up on the weather. We'll keep you updated as well regarding all this significant winter or significant severe weather that's coming this early next week. Luckily, Easter weekend looks pretty good across the area, unless you're in the northern parts of our forecast area across Iowa through parts of Illinois into Indiana, parts of northern Kentucky as well, with some storms around for tomorrow. Let's get into future radar here, go over the next couple days, and then we'll let you all enjoy the rest of your week, Easter weekend. All right, future radar. Let's get into this. Is the 10 o'clock hour tonight. Maybe a few showers starting to pop up across southern Illinois, through southern Indiana, into northern Kentucky, and through West Virginia. And then as we go throughout the night, we're going to get some more. This is 6 o'clock in the morning. More storms are going to start developing, possibly across the southeastern parts of Indiana, up to southern Ohio, to northern Kentucky, here into West Virginia. And then here we are about the 10 o'clock hour. Still some storms around in West Virginia to northern Kentucky. And then as we get towards tomorrow evening, tomorrow mid afternoon into the evening, that's when we're going to start getting storms starting to develop out here towards southern Iowa, and then starting to spread into Illinois as well. So lots of storms, heavy rain, possibly even into the Chicago area as we go in through Sunday night. And then we get into Monday morning, little line of storms starting to come through central parts of Illinois and into Indiana through that early morning hours. And then here we are, 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday. You see, nothing is happening yet, but we have, like I said, right around that warm front. We're going to have showers and storms most of the day, probably across northern parts of Missouri and through Illinois, with very heavy rains possible. Then as we get later in the day, this is just a first look. Okay, so this is going to change, but supercells, really explosive thunderstorm development is possible mid to late afternoon across parts of Oklahoma, into Kansas, into parts of Missouri as well. You don't want to see these storms off by themselves as well, because they're gonna have a chance to basically rob all the energy, and that's where you're going to get possibly some of those stronger tornadoes. Okay, but we have a broken line of storms here through parts of Oklahoma, so this is going to be a dangerous situation. You stay up on the weather. This is going to change. The timing will change, but as of right now, we're probably starting to look at mid to late afternoon for initiation across parts of Texas and through central Oklahoma, up towards southeastern parts of Kansas, in through western Missouri as well. And then that will start translating east as we go throughout the evening into overnight hours. So if you're in southern Missouri into Arkansas, this is going to hit later Monday night into Tuesday morning across Arkansas and parts of south central Missouri as well. Okay, because all this storminess, as of right now, this could change. It's going to be over Oklahoma, Texas, and through parts of Kansas and north of I-44 in Missouri, basically from mid-afternoon through the evening hours, and then after around 8 or 9 o'clock, it'll start moving its way into parts of northwest Arkansas, western Arkansas, and southwestern Missouri. Like I said, timing is going to change, but here's the first look. This is the short-term high-resolution model that's coming in um, for us. This is the latest 00ZH triple R. Alrighty. Okay. I know this is a long one, but we had a lot of stuff to go over. Thank you all for watching tonight, and have a great Easter out there. We will keep you up to date on this severe weather event that is coming for Monday and Tuesday across the area. Enjoy tomorrow, because weather is going to go downhill Monday and Tuesday next week. Have a great Easter out there. Thank you so much for watching, and we will